Hi there. My name is Natalie, and we're going to be starting these counseling sessions together. Can I get your name again?
Kayla.
Kayla. Welcome, Kayla. Okay, so a few things before we get started. I just have to go over some parameters of confidentiality first. First things first, I want you to feel like this is a very safe space where you can disclose anything you'd like to me, and so that we can work through, whatever issues and whatever you need to talk about, right? I want you to feel safe and secure here. I do need to mention, though, that if I feel like you are going to harm yourself or harm others, or maybe if we're encountering an issue here that I would need to consult somebody else with, like a colleague, if I wasn't sure how to help, those are the only points where I would have to disclose information, like break confidentiality. Other than that, I cannot disclose anything that you talk about here. So we're going to get started. So what would you like to talk about today?
Well, I've been having troubles with eating disorders and
Troubles with eating disorders, and
my parents don't really like it, and they want me to go see someone, but it's not a big deal.
over here, and so it sounds like you. It sounds like it's a very sensitive issue for you, and you feel like your parents are not very understanding. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. They just make me angry every time we talk about it. So
Okay. What makes you angry about that?
I'm not sure. It just makes me angry.
Just like a sensitive.
Yeah, I feel like I have everything under control, and they just don't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, everything under control. What makes you think you have everything under control?
It's my life, so I should be able to just do whatever I want, and they shouldn't be able to tell me what I want to do. Have you ever had that feeling with your parents?
I think that's not very important because I think that maybe our situations are quite different, so maybe my experiences wouldn't be the same as yours. Let's get back to you. So you feel a disconnect where you can't tell your parents about your issues?
Yeah, exactly. I just feel every time I talk, it's gonna be a new issue, and there's no point.
Okay, so you feel like you're experiencing some issues with your parents because of their lack of understanding.
Yeah,
your
exactly.
Disorder. Yeah. So, what do you think might help to make that better?
I think if we were just able to express our feelings better instead of just yelling at each other, it might make things a little bit better.
Oh, okay. So you feel like you need more time to talk with them and a nice conversation where both parties are very calm and you could get all your feelings out. Is that correct?
Yes.
Oh,
yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it makes me angry all the time. So I'd rather just not talk to them and just do my own thing and not have to worry about that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Have you ever run into that problem? Have you ever had eating disorders or?
My personal experiences, I think sometimes, I don't think they would necessarily apply to this situation. So we're just focused on you.
Okay.
What do you think we could do to maybe open up a dialogue with your parents?
Well, if they just got off my back, it would be easy. We can do that.
Easy. What do you think? What do you think would help with that?
If I just stopped talking to them altogether.
I think maybe the problem with this is that there's a lot of closed off communication. That there's not enough, communication going on. So maybe not talking to them would not necessarily help this problem. So what ways could we have an open dialogue with your parents?
I always find it easier to write down my feelings and
Wonderful
stuff. So I'm not good at talking.
You're not good at talking. Okay, well that's perfectly fine because it's very hard to talk about your feelings a lot of the time, especially when the issues are so sensitive. So perhaps we can find a way to maybe write a letter, maybe get some of our feelings down, and then hopefully that would be a nice door opener in order to repair some of the relationships you have with your parents. Is Does that sound like a good plan?
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
All right, wonderful. So we'll get started on that.
Okay, sounds great.